Right, well, we've got a frost. Look at that. You see? The grass is frosty. How about that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. No, we want that on. So, we've had cows delivered. What I'm going to do, we're still waiting for some to come. So we're waiting for the truck to come with our babies, the rest of our babies. This bucket is far too small. We're going to have to find the one that I was using before. But it's going to take 1,000,000 of these. So we're going to load this up. If this could be another problem. Oh, it does. That's handy. Let's turn that on so we can see what we're doing. Goodness me, it only just does it, doesn't it? Alright. Whoa. So we need to go and feed our cows. We've got all the grown-up cows in the open field. We're going to have all the babes in the yard here so that we can keep an eye on them. Trying to play as realistically as possible. I have no idea how much this thing is going to take. Should we go with... If it's 1,000, how many is a bale? Bale is about 3, isn't it? So we want 1,000,000 loads. What we've got here is not going to be enough to see us through for feeding these animals. We're in dire straits, everybody. We'll see. We do need to have a good clean up down here in this yard though. It will come. Clearly I'll have to do it with Giants Editor. But when I do end up doing that, let me know if you want to see it. Because obviously that type of thing I usually do off screen when I've got to edit a map. But if you want to see me do it, make sure you leave a comment saying, yes please Ceebur, when you come to doing that, please show us in the editor. And I will. I'm going to go with however many loads that was. I think that is 6, isn't it? Or was it 5? I don't know. We're going to go with that anyway. Let's get 1 bale. Actually, no, let's get grass. We need the grass, don't we? And yes, she is sliding about because the ground is icy. If you noticed. If you didn't, you will now because you'll be watching. So I think Big Max is a grand tractor and we should keep her. Him. But I think we should promote him from being... Hey, what's going... Oh, I got on the stanchion there. You idiot. This is definitely not a bale shed. Well, that looks precarious, doesn't it? How is that evening out? That's a lot of hay to the silage. Nightmare. Probably should have put the hay in first so that we could gauge our silage. Perhaps. That's not a full load. What we've got in there is not going to be enough to see us through the winter, is it? We're going to have to buy some silage, which is not what I really wanted to do. We'll put one more bucket in and we'll put a straw in there to pad it out, I think. And then we'll take it up to the grown-ups, because we've only got 13 cows in here at the moment. We don't have the other ones yet. Good grief. I'm just going to plonk this here because we're not using that bit yet. We will be. We're going to have sheep. I want some sheeps. We also need water for our cows too. We need to do that. So I've already taken the straw off of the trailer because I thought, crumbs, nobody's going to want to watch that. And this is going to become our bale shed, that big one there. And I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to utilize those barns down in that field, and I'm going to put our machinery in there. And you may think that's a bit odd. I will explain. I wanted to pad that out as much as possible with that. So that should be TMR. How much, I don't know, but it'll be some. Anyway, I don't know what their eating ratio is like. I'm definitely going to have to get a proper loader. As nice as this is, it is not very versatile around a yard like this. At all. Right. So let's get that on. Oh, it's 77%. That's not too bad, eh? That's not too bad. I'm not too disappointed with that. Yes, it did just make it around that wall. Oh, I pushed the wrong button then. You doofus. That's what I wanted to do. There's our water bowser, so we'll have to come and get that and do the water. Should we go in cab for a little bit of realism? We'll even use the indicator, shall we? There's no cars. I know why. I'm not going to tell you. Oh, I didn't indicate. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, so we're going to utilize that shed, those sheds, for something slightly different to what you would normally use them for, but that's how it is. Ceebur is thinking logically. And that's right, I was going to explain why. So the farm that I usually do harvest for, they have a field, it's called the cricket pitch. And it's down in the village, down the road from the actual farm. This is tight. Did Ceebur think about this when he was building it all? Clearly not. Go on, you can do it. You can do it, Big Max. Oh yeah, I never had any doubt whatsoever. That's now we've done that. Yeah, the farm, they've got this big field. They have all of their, not the drills, but we've got a different situation because we've got sheds. They haven't, they've just got a field. And that's where they store all their mowers, toppers, rollers, discs, cultivators, stuff like that. Unload here. No. Tip. That's what we need to set up. Tip. Left. Will it not do it because that's water, or is that not the side the trigger's on? Let's try it this way around. There you go. Something special going on here, isn't there? Do I need to turn it on? It says unload here, but I failed to see how that is correct. Well, I can't find it. Maybe we need to get really close to it. There we go, you need to get right on its Badoofa. So they're clearly going to take that much. So they can't take a whole lot. That took a minute or two, didn't it, Ceebur? Yeah, it did. Let's get rid of that. Easier coming out, isn't it, mate? Yeah. So that's our cows in there. They're going to be happy. We're going to fill up with what we've got left here. So we've got 30% load. I'm guessing they'll take a 50-50. Remember, this is really a big container as well in comparison to what we had before. So is it? It's this one. It's this one. We're going to have to pay for water for a minute until I can work out how to stop that from being a thing. It should just be a case of XML tomfoolery. This is going to be a close-up situation as well then, isn't it? Oh, we've got it turned off there, haven't we? Oh, yeah. Let's open that gate. Might just need to go forward a little bit more. Or not. This could be problematic if this is going to be... I'm not sure whether it's the mixer or whether it's the triggers. Good grief, it's the triggers, eh? Could just be because I've got it set up on the tail end now, so... I don't know. I'm going to have a little play around with that. I may have to go over to the little mixer. But I'd rather not. I'll back you up so you're ready to be loaded again. Drop you off. Let's go get some water. I think our water trigger is one of those Bowsers there. One of those tanks. If I remember correctly, this holds quite a substantial amount of water as well. So that will be helpful. Yeah, there it is. And yes, we are paying for it. We'll have to either find a water source or I'm going to gift it back to me because as you very well know, I don't agree with this. It would come out of the well, out of the ground. It wouldn't be paid for. And at the rate that money is going down, I'm going to say that this is chuffing well expensive. Especially to fill this Bowser anyway. I wonder where the water trigger is up here. Obviously it's going to be at the trough in the field. But where will it be here? £1,000. I felt like that took a lot more than 1,000. I had a momentary block in the brain then. Put that feeder there. Shall we... that one in there, I guess. Is that gate open? This gate doesn't appear to open. Yes, it does. Oh, it opens that way. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever felt the need to curse oxygendavid before, but that was stupid, wasn't it? don't think that is our water trigger. I could turn the help on, couldn't I suppose? That's got water in it. Let's just check. They don't need water here. Okay, I thought they did. Well, they don't. Let's close that. Let's go out of this one. So long as this one, I bet this opens inwards. There we go. Let's get you shut. Well, that's handy. So we know that we don't need to do water here for those guys. I don't want to take water off. I like doing the water, but I just object to paying for the water. Still, at least what we can do is we can fill them up, and then we can take this tanker up there, depending on how much they use. Stop, 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 stoppity, stop, 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 stop. I need you to stop. I just realised I've got my time set on 0. That was rather stupid, wasn't it? So we're clearly going to have to make some adjustments to a few of the trailers and things. That mater, or mitre, is going to be an absolute pig to get through some of these gates. How much do you think this is going to take then? Whole lot? Nope, 40%. Okay, so we'll... Look at that nice little concrete pad there. Do you know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to stick this bad boy on it. And he can stay down here for top-ups. There we go. I'll just get back to the yard then. So we've got stuff to move around. I'm gonna put the drill and that. Oh, me cows are here! Hooray! Oh, I do like cows. They're so much fun. Right. The trigger doesn't work from this side. It's clearly going to hit that. Knew it. Knew it. Just knew it. Well, that's him done his job. So, we need to put our cows into there. So, we want you, and we want... Is there only 2 of you in there? Huh. Move, yes. Okay. So there we go. That's all our cows here. How many is it showing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It shows 10 in here, but there is more than that. There is 34, 45. 45 in here, and if you remember, this is I think this is 50, holding of 50. Apparently, according to Dartmoor Mike, the field holds 200, which I missed that. Apparently it shows up in the corner. Well, I say apparently, it shows up in the corner as how many there are. I'm just moving this guy's truck out the way. I'm sure he'll get quite grumpy. Let's close that up too. So we'll move this out of the way, and he can have his lunch or whatever it is he's doing. 9:52. Well, we've been going for a bit longer than that. Close, damn you. I don't like this trigger. Right. Let's grab the drill then, and we'll stick that down. Oh, we've got that cultivator here as well. We can keep the cultivator here because that's leased, and we may need that again in the near future, but we're not going to need the drill in the near future. And I want to clear this shed out the way. I may remove all those workbenches so that we can get the bales in here without no problem. We don't need the workbenches in there. We've got a workshop around the back. So yeah, this beautiful beast can come down here, and anything else that we decide needs to go in here. We're going to have super fun with these gates, aren't we? I may have to open them up. Good grief. That's a tight one. Isn't it? We got another gate by any chance? Unlikely. My plan is going to be thwarted. Well, I had a really good plan, and now apparently I don't have a really good plan. I did have a good plan. I did. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. I won't get no bloomin' bale cart through there. So what was the possible use for the shed? Why are my plans being thwarted? I have great ideas and it's all going to sandwich. Oh, I tell you what. I could try one more thing. I stuffed that up. trucker driving all over his grass. Savage. He'll be savage like I would be. You're driving over my grass. Yeah, it's fun. Right. It seems like a palaver at this precise moment. I am going to make adjustments. I am going to make adjustments. Like anybody really would. Knock his wall down. It's not going to go in there. I'll give it up for a minute. That is really, really annoying. I am annoyed. Whoa. You nearly fell over. She nearly fell over. Let's turn you off then. And we'll go and think about... lick my wounds, I suppose, would be the best way to look at that. I am hurt. I am hurt. I have been hurt by the situation. Stick it in there. We could stick bales in there, but I want to get sheep. You see? I want to have sheep. Which means they're gonna use that, aren't they? But for now we can utilize it, I guess. I'm really sad about that. We'll have to sort it out because it's not usable. I can't even get a bale cart in there. If I can't get this in here, I won't get the bale cart in there. So, are we going to get through past the bucket? Yes. I'm so disappointed about that. I had such a great idea. I don't like being thwarted. It actually goes in there a treat, doesn't it? Maybe we won't have sheep. I don't know. I was just thinking about it then. Well, this concludes really today's episode. It's just about the cows coming home, and that's exactly what they've done. We are going to have to address some things. Clearly. Actually, that can go on the hard standing just there, can it? Right. In fact, they can stay there. I was going to move both of them, but actually they can stay there. They're in a pretty good place for what they are and what they do. Cool. Okay. Well, things to be addressed. things to be addressed. Yeah. Very well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe. Be sure to tune in for the next one, because I'm sure we'll have lots of other things go not according to plan. I think I'm going to adjust that gate. Yeah, I have to do something with that, else it's just pointless having that paddock, isn't it? Alright, thanks for watching, stay safe, and may the weather be with you.